So it's that time again, the top 5. See that? I skipped the intro for you. Links are in the description. Let's start with my surprise pick of this year, and that is the bull strap. Usually I'm not a big fan of leather cases, and especially the ones that are full leather ones. They just don't seem to fit as nicely and are generally not great as far as comfort goes. This one blew me away though, and it does not matter whether you have the minimalist or the contemporary case, they are both excellent. The only difference is the bottom part, where they either have a full cutout or just the regular cutouts. I love the look of that one cutout case at the bottom. It feels like you are actually holding the iPhone and not just a case, if that makes sense. Now, even though there are excellent corners on this case, so damaging the bottom shouldn't be an issue, there's of course still a tiny chance of it falling right there. And with that new aluminium build again, that wouldn't be nice. So if you don't want to take the risk, go for the contemporary, and if you appreciate the minimalist feel, obviously go for the minimalist case. It's got great front protection, the leather just feels amazing, very premium. And they offer a lifetime warranty, which comes with 2 cosmetic replacements per year, which is also amazing. So it does not matter how or how many times you drop it, it will always look great. Also love that camera bump they done here, as I'm not really a big fan of the big cutout camera bumps. Clicky buttons, I mean, what else do you want? Then Kadabi. And this year I absolutely love the Synthesis Frost. It's the half clear case they've introduced with the last Samsung drop. It's just perfection. The sides look smooth, but you can still feel them and notice that it has a tiny bit of texture, which just makes it excellent for actually holding it. The case looks very sleek, and even the clear parts have some sort of texture on there. You cannot make it up, but it's typically Kadabi, and I love them for it. The very strong camera bump ring on there as well, not sharp, refined look, and it just fits the entire aesthetic. This is one of the few cases where I think the full cutout looks amazing. Of course, the very clicky buttons on this one as well. And in metallic black by default, but you can of course get the color packs from them if you really want to customize it. Equal front protection, which offers a lot of protection for the screen as well. Excellent camera control button on there, which is ever so slightly lower than the side, so accidental presses are a thing of the past. A solid 8 for the magnets on there, so even those are top tier. And the fit is so good, it's best of both worlds for those who love a snug fit and for those that want to remove their case from time to time. Oh, and by the way, using my links in the description helps me out a ton and keeps the channel running. A lot of companies don't appreciate honesty the way you do, so this is an excellent way of helping each other out. Now, last year I used the Rockfrom case a lot. And the magnetic strength, especially with that added magnet, is just so good. I find it difficult to adjust back to a regular case after using it. It's so handy to just slap your case onto anything metal and forget about it, literally sometimes, because it's so new and refreshing that I actually forget where I left my phone. I like what they've done with the camera bump too, looks unique. Of course, you have that optional magnetic puck in the middle as well for even more magnetic pull, but it doesn't really need it at all. Still very cool though. The case is very comfortable to hold, no sharp or unrefined edges anywhere, camera control button, clicky buttons, nice fit. I mean, it just has it all. It is a little bulkier than other cases, but like I said in my dedicated video, it follows the edges of the new iPhone, so round it off there. It's so comfortable. This is the kind of case that if you drop it, you don't even flinch, you just know that it's going to be all right. And you have no doubt about it, and that feeling is golden. Now, what's also golden is having someone you can share your problems with, and that's where BetterHelp comes in. Thanks to them for being today's paid partner. Between running a business and having 2 kids, my schedule is always packed. There's always something going on, and yeah, mentally, it stacks up. I've been thinking more and more lately on how important it is to actually check in with yourself. Don't just keep powering through all of the time. So if you've been feeling the same way, or maybe feel like you have not achieved what you would want to achieve in life, or maybe that time flies by and you feel a little bit disconnected, BetterHelp is here to help. A therapist will listen, ask questions, and help you see things from new perspectives. They can give you advice and techniques to make positive changes in your life. BetterHelp makes it simple to get started with therapy. You fill out a short questionnaire and they will match you with a credentialed therapist. And if it doesn't feel like the right fit, you can always switch anytime, no extra cost. They've got over 8,000 reviews and a 4.2 rating on Trustpilot. Just click the link in the description or head over to betterhelp.com/unfiltered to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/unfiltered. Now back to the video. Another one that really surprised me is the bank's premium case, or Mist. It's called Different Things. And I think that's funny because years back I loved the MagClap Mist. So to then have this case in my hands thinking, wow, I love this case and it's a new one. Wow. And then it's simply being the Mist case again. Well, at least it tells you that I'm really a big fan of this case, no matter what it's called. If you own the 16 Pro Max and fell in love with the Spigen Ultra Hybrid T, this is the upgraded version of that. Grippier material, more comfortable to use. Also with the excellent camera control button that most companies figured out by now. Very clicky buttons that are unmatched for this price. And I also gotta mention the price because it's $19.99 USD, and that's just excellent value. Good front protection too, great MagSafe strength at like a 9 out of 10, and I love the backplate, which is that smoke transparent material again, at exactly the spot of the new ceramic plate, so you can see that design still while having on a case. Excellent design. And then, of course, the MagBag Elite. Now, I've featured this case a ton already, and I still love it. You can customize it by having these silicone dots on the side removed and then choosing another color for them, which is easier than ever this year, so that's great. You can also replace the metallic buttons on the side, which is also amazing, and they look fantastic. Even the camera bump you can replace with another color, so when it comes to customizing, this is it. Now, it of course still has that pinky pillow, which also acts as a USB-C dust cover, so it's great. And I still love how comfortable that is to hold. And it then also has a grip on the back, which is so nice to have that extra security when you're just carrying your phone around. So that's also another feature which prevents drops, and that's great too. Now, if you drop this case, it will be more than fine. I've drop tested it quite a few times already. It then even has another feature, which is a kickstand, and now on the lower part of the case instead of next to the camera bump, because obviously that's a little bit bigger now. It's great. It's still a little bit flexible though, not the strongest of kickstands, but it's absolutely amazing to have to watch movies on horizontal mode. But of course, the biggest thing on this case, which is also in its name, is the magnets on there. Now, it's got their own line of magnets, which is great if you use their own accessories, so you can use their wallet as a kickstand, which is amazing. But it also means that their own accessory line just sticks on there the best because they have those extra magnets. Now, those two strips on the side here, those are telescopic magnets, and those are great because the camera bump extends a little bit, so if you put it against anything metal, the camera bump could push off the phone, but not on this case. Because the telescopic magnets extend, the hold is much better. And I love them for that feature. It's also slim, so that's nice. And it's got that felt inner, which is also premium. Awesome case. Now stay tuned because I still have a lot of cases here. And I will rank them once again in my tier list. And there's also the 17 series case drop test coming up. So be sure to hit subscribe while it's free, and I'll hope to see you on the next video.